Welcome back to the FC Barcelona career mode here on FC24. We are here to the final episode of this season and potentially the final episode of this career mode. We're going to have to see what happens at the end of this video to see whether or not we're going to stay at FC Barcelona or we're going to move on to a new career mode or a new club. So please be sure to leave your comments down below after you've watched the full video and let me know what you want us to do. Today's video is massive for a lot of reasons. Not only is it the final episode of the season, but it's also the first episode after we hit 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's keep growing this channel. The past 7 or 8 months of this channel has been so exciting, and I'm so happy to have you guys around. And I hope you stick around for a lot longer. But without further ado, let's get into the rest of this video. So we have 4 games remaining in our La Liga season. As you can see here, we're 2 points behind Sevilla, who are currently in first place, but we also still have a game in hand. So our fate is kind of in our hands at this point. We're going to have 4 La Liga games here in this episode: Valencia, Sevilla, then Rayo Vallecano, and then Athletic Bilbao. So 3 very, very tough teams out of those 4 games. 3 teams that are all still fighting for, places within the standings. So Sevilla, obviously first place, they're going to be tough. Valencia in 9th, but they could still potentially get up to like 7th or 8th maybe. Athletic Bilbao, not having the greatest season. They still have a solid squad, I'm sure. They could still get up to maybe the top 10 if they have a really good end of the season. And then Rayo Vallecano, not having a great year, but not having a terrible year either. I mean, 18th and 13th, the only difference is 3 points. So really not that bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this first game. We're going to have Valencia up first, and then it looks like we had a few days break in between the next game and then the next game. But then we have a couple weeks in between that, and then our final game in the Champions League against Roma, who are going to be a very, very tough team. As you can see here, they definitely still have a lot of very good players. Matheus Cunha and Sergio Cameo are leading the line for them in terms of goal scoring and pretty much in terms of getting assists as well. They have also Lucas Paqueta down here. They have Yeremy Pino. They have Leroy Sané. They have Zubimendi. They've got a lot of really good players. Antonio Silva in defense. So it's definitely going to be a tough team to face. And of course, with Jose Mourinho at the helm, it's always a possibility that they could really, really give it to us here in this last game. But before we can worry about that game, we have to worry about the league. So let's go ahead and hop into this first game against Valencia. This will be their lineup for their game. Very, very good teams. Zinchenko, Bassi, Bidi, Chile, Teze, and Mendy in their defense is just absolutely insane. Then, of course, they've got Gananto, Brabi, and Jota up in the attack. So it's definitely going to be difficult. We're going to go with the best lineup we can put out, and we're going to try to get 3 points here. Good passing here by Valencia to move forward. Brabi is going to find a pass out here to Jota. We're going to try to get Nuno Mendes in front of that ball, but we can't quite get there. Not a good angle by Lukeba. Not a great start to the game. Already down 1-0. Doué with the goal. Hakimi with the pass inside to Bruno. Bruno's going to look over the top here for Colomawani, who I believe is onside. Going to try to cut it back. Bruno finds Gabri Viega. Not a great shot. Bruno with a great tackle. And we'll find Chao Miranda, Colomawani. We get one back immediately. 18 minutes gone. We level the game at 1. Free kick off of a handball here for Valencia. Dangerous area. Jota's going for the shot. Ter Stegen has to get a hand to it. We're going to almost clear this one out. Still in a dangerous spot. I'm just still thinking about that free kick. It should have went in, but it didn't. Lukeba will knock this one away and we'll clear it out. And that is a breath of fresh air to get that one away. Ansu Fati skipping this one across to Colomawani. We're going to look inside early for Bruno. Bruno's going to get a shot away. Not the most powerful shot, but Mendy's going to get a hand to it anyways. Wow, Bruno gets taken out in the box. Wasn't even really expecting anything to happen there. Wasn't really sure what Gananto was going for. Didn't really even see him, to be honest. But yeah, he takes out Bruno's back leg. And we will get a penalty, which is not something we usually see from our squad. Gabri Viega stepping up to take it. Not who I really prefer. I would prefer Chao Miranda to be the one to take it. And we're going to go top right with him. Top right's been good for us all year long. And we're going to continue to go top right. Just here before halftime, we take a 2-1 lead thanks to Chao Miranda. And we are 1 goal ahead here. Chao Miranda is still up for the top scorer in the Liga. I believe that's his 21st goal of the year or something like that. And I believe he's level with Moreira from Atletico Madrid. So hopefully he will win the Golden Boot. Gananto pushing forward. Araujo not wanting to go for a tackle. Don't want to give up a penalty just in case. Xavi is going to go for a shot. Ter Stegen with the save. That will go out for a corner. Didn't even realize they had Xavi Simons on their team. Maybe they brought him on at half. I wasn't quite sure what happened there, but they're going to have a corner here. They're going to take it short to Xavi Simons, who is being hounded by Bruno, and Bruno will actually get that away. And it will have Chao Miranda cutting through the middle of their defense. Can he get a good touch on it? He's going to have to go with his left, and he misses. Of course he does. Hakimi making a run down this wing. Haven't really needed to stop with him yet, but going to now. Kolomowani is going to get a pass. Inside to Bruno. Inside to Smith Rowe. Trying to take it first time. Probably should have taken a touch, but... And we do finally get a stoppage in play. 83 minutes gone. We're going to get Smith Rowe off for Bischoff. We're going to get Bruno off for Onana. And we're going to get Tamir Saleh on for Chao Miranda. We're going to move Kolomowani up top. Ansu Fati back to Nuno. I wasn't sure what that pass was for. Both players going in for a sliding challenge right there is dangerous. But we're going to keep play alive. Nuno is going to have Kolomowani. Oh, that would have been the goal of the season so far. But unfortunately, right at the keeper. And with only 2 minutes of added time, we can pretty much just waste time out here. Hakimi's actually going to push forward, though. Find Saleh. He's going to find Gabri Viega. The ball's just going to bounce around a little bit. We're still going to have it. Bischoff going to go for a final shot, but the added time has definitely passed by. So we will be getting a 2-1 win here in this game against Valencia and moving back into first place in La Liga. But now we move on to the second biggest game of the episode. Obviously, the Champions League final is probably the biggest game of the episode, but right now we're facing second place Sevilla with 3 games remaining, only a 1-point lead on them. So if we win this game, we give ourselves the best chance to win the league. And I think if we win this game, we pretty much will win the league. So we're going to go ahead and get into this one as soon as we can. It's going to be a very tough game. Sevilla have been a very good team all year. As you can see right there, they've scored only 51 goals, but they've only allowed 33. So defensively, they are the best team in the league. We are going to stick with the exact same lineup. We haven't switched it up at all in a long time, and it's just because this team is so good. Collins was asking to play before the game, which we might sub him on at the end. Maybe, probably not, but we'll see how it goes. They got Richarlison up top, and we know that he can be a deadly goal scorer when he wants to be. And then, of course, in defense, they've got Upamecano, they've got Gattoni. They've got some pretty good players in their team, so we're going to get into this one as well. We need a win here, or at least a draw, preferably a win, but obviously going away to Sevilla is never easy. I'm not really expecting much from them offensively, but defensively, I'm definitely expecting them to be very good. Gabri Viega trying to find an angle to get across in. They turn it over, and we immediately score. Just as I was praising how good their defense has been all year, they commit a turnover in their own box. And 7 minutes gone, Ansu Fati ends up with a goal. And that could be very, very, very bad for their chances of winning this game. I mean, what a terrible decision to pass that ball right there. And, I mean, Ansu Fati's going to score that one 99 times out of 100. So, 1-0. Great pass into Richarlison. Lukeba with a fantastic tackle. Wow, I thought we were going to get called for a penalty there, but just a really, really good tackle by our young center back. I mean, he's incredible. Great pass down here to Lee Kangan. Kolomowani trying to get back. Lukeba trying to stay in front of Cruz here. Does decently well. Richarlison, the ball just kind of knocks off of him, and we're able to get it away. Smith Rowe over the top. Kolomowani can't quite get to it. Nuno Mendes can't get to that one. Ansu Fati finds a pass to Kolomowani, who gets a touch away from the defender, gets a shot away. Keeper saves, but it will be a corner here. 42 minutes gone. We're going to swing this one in with Smith Rowe. Try to look towards the top of the box. I think Lukeba got his head to it, but not on target. Gabri Viega turns it around, looks for Ansu Fati. Great touch inside. Chao Miranda gets a shot away, and that is 2-0 over second place Sevilla, and it looks like they're going to be staying in second place. What a finish from Chao Miranda here. I honestly didn't think he was going to be able to get the shot away. There was a lot of defenders around him, but somehow he gets it off, and he places it beautifully. I mean, nothing the keeper could do about that one at all. Yeah, I thought there was going to be a deflection there, but 2-0. Thank you, Chao Miranda, who's probably going to be the league's Golden Boot winner. We're going to go ahead and get a double sub on. Luis Enrique going to come on for Kolomowani. Kolomowani's been playing very well, but we just want to get him some rest. And Tommy Asu's going to come on for Hakimi. And now Nuno Mendes with the tackle. I mean, just not much they can really do about this one. It's just an all-out war out there on the field, and we are completely dominating it. Chao Miranda, second of the game, 3-0, FC Barcelona. That's 3 points in the bag. Now we're breaking forward yet again. Luis Enrique finding Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu has room to shoot, actually. Probably should have passed it, but a great save, really, by the keeper. 88 minutes gone. I think we got this one done and wrapped up. We have a few subs waiting to come on, but I don't even know if they're going to get the chance to. Yeah, only 1 minute of added time from the ref, and he will blow his whistle there. 3 points in the bag. And I think that's the League One right there. I mean, obviously, we're only 4 points ahead of them now, but with 2 games left, of course. But I think it's pretty much done. And that does mean that Chamarenda has grown his lead at the top of the top scorers list by 3 now over Moreira of Atletico Madrid. So with only 2 games left, I think we've got that one wrapped up. And Ansu Fati's actually leading in assists as well in the league, which I was not expecting from him, but I'm happy to see it. Ter Stegen, unfortunately, not going to have the opportunity to win the clean sheet, the Golden Glove award here in La Liga, but that's all right. We can't win everything, but we're going to try to. And yeah, that means a 4-point lead on Sevilla and a 5-point lead on Atletico Madrid and Villarreal. So theoretically, you know, we can bottle this. We have 2 games remaining, so we could, you know, come away with 0 points and we could end up in like 4th place, but we're at least going to stay top 4. Real Madrid down there, 7 points behind us, so no chance for them to overtake us. And with Vallecano sitting down in 17th place on only 39 points throughout the season, we are actually going to rotate the lineup just a little bit. Chamarenda is going to stay in just so he can, you know, guarantee that if he scores a goal, he'll basically win the Golden Boot. But we're going to get Luis Enrique out on the right, Tom Bischoff through the middle instead of Smith Rowe, Onana through the middle as well. We're going to get Tomiyasu on for a game as well in that right back position. Wow, De Frutos skipping past Nuno Mendes, finding a pass inside. Lukeba is going to block that one away. 23 minutes gone, not much happening in this game. We're probably going to show minimal highlights from this game anyways, just because it should be an easy win, but we know how that goes. Onana with a good tackle. Luis Enrique, plenty of room to run into. We're going to look for an early pass for Chamarenda. Wow, Newman just knocks him off the ball. Nuno Mendes, a little flick over the top for Chow, who finds Ansu Fati, who will find the back of the net. Just here at the end of the first half, we finally break the deadlock. Vallecano has been playing pretty good, to be fair, but nothing they could do about that one, just outclassing them in every way possible. Chamarenda with the assist to the leading assist man of the league, Ansu Fati. Now Vallecano pushing forward. Nice pass back to Castro, actually. Don't know if he's going to be able to do anything with it. De Frutos inside. Lukeba with a tackle. I forget that this game actually means a lot, because if we win this game, then mathematically it's impossible for anybody else to catch us. So we're going to get some subs in here in a few minutes and hopefully seal this game up. Enrique inside to Bruno. Bruno, I see a pass out here to Ansu Fati, who can't quite get that shot away. And we will go ahead and get those subs on. 79 minutes gone. Kolomouani on, Saleh on, Smith Rowe on, Hakimi on, and probably somebody else as well. Let's try to seal this game up. Frutos inside here. Nanasi. Boucher. Wow, what great passing there. 3 minutes gone of added time with only 1 allotted. But we hold on for the win, and that is a 1-0 win over Vallecano. And that means that we have officially won La Liga. And you can see what it means to the players. After all this time, we finally win a major trophy. I mean, obviously, we won the FA Cup, I believe, with Brighton, and then we won the Spanish Cup this season already with Barcelona, which are fantastic things to do. But it's not quite like winning the league, and that's what we've gone and done here today. And that means we only have one thing left to do, which means we will go to our final game of the season against Athletic Bilbao, and we will play that game again, probably minimal highlights from that game as well. But we will go ahead and get into it, and I will show you guys our team lifting the trophy here at the end of the season. As you can see here, we are 5 points clear of Atletico Madrid and of Villarreal in second and third. Sevilla, major drop-off in the final 5 games of the season, so tough to see for them. But Real Madrid down in 5th place as well. Things are looking crazy here in La Liga. But let's go ahead and get into this last game and try to get our 24th win of the season. Uh-oh. Bad form of play right here at the beginning of the game. Bad pass. We track back nicely. Araujo trying to get a tackle in. But they're going to score 3 minutes into this game and potentially ruin our day here. Even though we're going to win the league, it'd just be really annoying if we don't win this game. Chow out here to Saleh. So much pace. And Smith Rowe with the shot. Oh my goodness. Our captain levels the game at 1 just a few minutes after they score. And our captain, who's going to be lifting the trophy here at the end of this game, has been with us multiple seasons in this career mode. First at Brighton, now here at Barcelona. Still bagging goals for us. Viega over here to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe to Enrique with loads of space. John Miranda sees Smith Rowe. Shot right at the keeper. Ooh. Kozlowski making a move on Hakimi that he will remember forever. We need to get a tackle in here. 65 minutes gone. Lukeba. I don't know what's happening. The ball falls for them. Ooh, Ter Stegen with the save. We will go ahead and get the big boy subs in here. 67 minutes gone. We're going to get Ansu Fati back out on the left for Tamir Saleh. Colomwani out on the right for Luis Enrique. And Bruno Guimaraes on for Amadou Onana in midfield. Kozlowski. Don't be the one to do it to us. Broja. 72 minutes gone. We give up the goal eventually. Bilbao has just been kind of all over us the entire game. And it's been tough to stop them and keep them at bay, but they eventually break through a second time, so now we need to find a way to level this. Got a throw in here. Going to try to work it around as much as we can. Smith Rowe is going to have a pass out here to Ansu Fati, actually, who could go for a shot, but there's just no reason to. We're going to continue to push around. And if Ansu Fati would have gotten around that defender, we would have had a way through, but we do at least get a corner here. We're going to swing this one in. Not terrible, not great. John Miranda with it now. Definitely can't really go for a shot. There's just too many bodies in the way. Gabriel Viega, Ansu Fati, Bruno, John Miranda, right at the keeper. Ansu Fati in again. Araujo, right at the keeper again. All right, 90 minutes are gone. We've got one more push, essentially. That's not the pass I'm looking for. Try to keep the pressure on. Yeah, it looks like they're going to get that one out. And we are not going to be able to get it away from them quick enough. They might go and score a third here. Janek now pushing forward. Can't get a tackle in yet. Still trying to get a tackle in. Nuno Mendes does eventually. We're going to try to get it out, but referee will blow his whistle. So here on the final day of the season, we actually lose 2-1. Luckily for us, it doesn't matter, so the fans are going to go crazy no matter what, as we do win the league here. But it's kind of bittersweet, I guess, because we didn't want to lose on the final day. But you can see what it means to the boys either way. Fantastic result. You know, winning the league, not losing 2-1, of course. And these players really deserve this, man. I mean, all year long, we have just dominated most of the teams that we've played. I mean, obviously, we've had some slip-ups here and there. But Smith Rowe is here to grab the trophy and to lift it in the air here in the Camp Nou. What a team and what an accomplishment this is to win the league. The first time in De Zerbi's career that he has won the league, at least here at La Liga. I'm not sure if he won it before Premier League. Probably did, but that is 2 trophies here this season with the potential to make it a third. One more game in this episode, one more game in this season. Let's go ahead and get to it. And if you guys remember from the last episode, we got past Atletico Madrid, our La Liga foes, in the semifinals of the Champions League. 3-0 in the last game, 5-2 on aggregate. And Roma got past Manchester United 3-1 on aggregate, 3-1 in that last game as well. I really thought we were going to play Manchester United in the final, and I thought it was going to be really crazy. But we're playing Roma instead, which is equally as terrifying, as we have a player contract expiring here. But equally as terrifying either way. I mean, Roma are a very good team, and you'll see that here in just a second whenever we show their lineup. And this is Roma's lineup for our game against them. I mean, I showed you the lineup earlier, but it's still, I mean, it's just so good. I mean, their team really is solid, and especially attacking-wise. I mean, they got Paqueta, they got Cunha, Camelo up there. Leroy Sané is getting older, but he's still very good. Same with Jeremy Pino. I mean, it's just a very solid team. We're going with the best team we can put out, and obviously, if we win this means we're going to win the treble for the first time in this career mode, obviously, and then, I mean, for the first time for a while for Barcelona. I'm sure they've done it several times before, but this one's pretty special, and especially for us, so let's go ahead and get into it. Champions League final, Barcelona versus Roma. And just off the first break, I already feel like Roma is going to absolutely attack so much in this game and really try to give it to us here. Zubamendi inside to Sané. Ball rolling around. Gabriel Viega knocking it out. Will be a corner. 6 minutes gone. It looks like they will take it short to Lucas Paqueta here. Cunha with it. Cunha holding off the defenders. And we give up an early goal yet again here in this episode. And that one was just a lack of defending. And then Ter Stegen, I mean, it's just a weird animation because he's guarding well outside the post. So he doesn't need to do that. And the ball goes between his legs for the first goal of the game. But yeah, like, you don't need to guard the outside of the net. He's not going to score on that side. Gabri Veiga on the edge of the box finds Bruno. Bruno to Ansu Fati. Going to go for the shot. Not a bad effort. Unai Simon is able to get the hand to it. Bruno's shot is blocked from the edge of the box, but we're going to get it back. Hakimi over here. Going to look for Nuno Mendes. Going to try to find a way to get a cross in, but there's no one in the box now that Nuno has it. Smith Rowe to Gabri Veiga. To Bruno. Bruno to Chow. Tough turn inside. Sane pushing forward, finding Cameo. Araujo getting the interception in. We need to find a way to push forward. I mean, we've been able to barely do anything so far in this game. We just need to pass it around like we know how and find a way through. Gabri Veiga back out here to Hakimi. Gonna need to get Kolomawani on a run at some point. Bruno looking inside for Smith Rowe, who makes a nice turn actually. And continue going forward. Find Ansu Fati, who can't quite get the shot away. Smith Rowe, though, is on the edge of the box with the ball, and I guess it hit an arm. Referee blows his whistle. Cunha with it inside to Cameo. Inside. What are we doing? Can we get it out? Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Getting a little nervous here at the end of the first half of this game. I mean, Roma are just... I mean, they're killing us so far. Bruno looking through for Kolomawani. Another turnover to end the half. So we will go into the half down 1-0 here against Roma. Not exactly sure how to break through their defense. I mean, they're only playing 3 at the back, but it feels like they're playing 12 at the back right now. So going to need to find a way to do better. I mean, so far, both teams have had 3 shots. We're really not playing bad. It just feels like we are since we're losing. Zubimendi out to Leroy Sané. Sané is getting older, but still skipping past us like he was whenever he was 20 years old. Lukeba able to get a tackle in, though, eventually. We're able to get it away. Counterattacks may be our best bet here in this game since we do have a little bit of pace. Kolomawani, not great there, but we still end up with it. Bruno out here all the way to Ansu Fati. I see Chal Miranda at the back post, but the keeper with a great save. And Roma bring on Mason Mount for Lucas Paqueta, so definitely some good players on the bench for them still. I want to stay away from subs as long as I can. That cross going nowhere, but we get a pass inside to Chow. And Chal Miranda, I mean, the best player of the season for us, has found a way to level this game after 58 minutes and give us a chance of still winning this game. And Gabri Veiga with a great pass too, great find and a great finish. Big time players make big time plays, and Chal Miranda is, I mean, he's just so good. And I'm pretty sure he's still 21 years old. Hakimi inside to Gabri Veiga. Ansu Fati here, looking for Nuno Mendes. No one to go to. We're going to cut it back. Got to cut it back all the way to midfield almost, is what it feels like. Smith Rowe getting the shot away. Simon with the save. 68 minutes gone. We're putting the pressure on, finally, in this game. I mean, obviously, like I said, we had 3 shots at the half, but it just didn't feel like it. Another ball headed away, but Bruno gets to it and heads it right to them. Smith Rowe. I was almost said Nuno Tavares. Not sure why I thought of him, but Smith Rowe not able to get that shot away. And now Roma on a break. They also brought on Anthony Gordon, which is just another terrifying player. So quick and so rapid with his skill moves. Mount inside to Cameo. Ter Stegen with the save. 75 minutes gone. Still not making any subs, which is probably not a popular thing to do. But we just can't afford to not have our best players on the field. Arias making some nice moves. Cunha inside is... Oh! He missed. And it wasn't blocked away. Wow, what a terrible miss. But what a terrible pass by Hakimi. Cunha intercepts. Yeremy Pino pushing forward. And Gabri Veiga intercepts. Please tell me that's a foul. Bruno, what is happening? Why is this not going further? Gabri Veiga gets in the tackle. Yeremy Pino pushing forward. Hakimi getting in the tackle. Gonna get this one back to Araujo, and I see a way out down here. Now Chow looking over the top for Ansu Fati, who I'm sure is dead tired. And Zubaldia able to get that one away. And now 90 minutes gone. Roma pushing forward one last time probably. Zubamendi looking inside for Farias, who finds Yermi Pino. And they're going to score. Oh, they're going to score. In the 92nd minute, after 2 minutes of added time. We go in for a sliding challenge with Araujo. And he doesn't get it. They get a pass off. And they find a way to score on the last kick of the game here in the Champions. A backheel pass, of course. I mean, I'm not saying the AI, did that on purpose, but it's always a backheel pass. It always is. And Farias fires it into the back of the net. That man is, ginormous. He is huge. And yeah. Looks like Roma will be winning this game. We're going to go ahead and kick it off with Chao Miranda, but the referee will blow his whistle immediately. And we don't get the treble. We lose 2-1 in the final of the Champions League to Roma. And they will be celebrating very, very hard here. Man. It is hard to watch, I must say. Very, very hard to watch after all that work we put in to even get to this point. And obviously, this is the first time we've made it to the final of the Champions League, so it's not crazy for us to lose it. But at the same time, you're never going to feel good about making it all the way to the final and then losing. A very successful season for us, but that one really hurts. It really does. But that's just how it goes in this game of football. Not everybody's going to win. At the end of the season, there's only going to be one winner. And we at least won the league and we won the cup. So there's no reason for us to feel bad about it, but it's tough. It's always going to be a hard pill to swallow. And that is that for Season 6 of this career mode here in the FC Barcelona / FC, or not FC Brighton, but Brighton Hove Albion career mode. And it could be the last episode. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments down below if you want me to continue this career mode or if you want me to switch to a new one. Personally, I'm thinking to go ahead and switch to a new one. We've made it far enough in this career mode, and, although we did lose the Champions League final, I feel like we would be leaving on a very, very high note. Winning the league, winning the Spanish Cup, winning lots of trophies to end off this career mode would be fantastic. And if we play another season, there's no telling what will happen. We might not win any trophies next season, so I think it would be best to leave it off here. But I will consider your guys' comments and your feedback in the comments down below, so please be sure to let me know how you feel about it. Chao Miranda did end up winning the Golden Boot in La Liga. Ansu Fati did lead the league in assists as well. And then, of course, Jan Oblak with clean sheets in La Liga. And then I believe, let's go ahead and check out the Champions League standings as well. Or not standings, but scores as well. Chao Miranda actually does finish in first place, technically, with Mateus Cunha. He played a lot more games than Chao Miranda did in the Champions League. So I think Chao Miranda would actually win the Golden Boot there. Viega with the most assists, and then Simon with the most clean sheets, of course. Just in case this is the final episode of the career, I did want to show you guys that we have played 353 games in our managerial career, winning 204 of them, 63 draws, 86 losses as well, scoring 661 goals, and allowing 436 as well, which is kind of a lot, but with Brighton, it was kind of the way it was always going to go. 5 good seasons at Brighton, and then 1 insanely good season here at FC Barcelona. It just doesn't get much better than that, obviously we could have won the treble, but this was a very, very successful season. So what we're going to do now is going to go to the squad hub screen, and I will leave you here with Chao Miranda, 44 goals and assists this season. Talk about a player of the year. A Ballon d'Or winner. He should be easily the Ballon d'Or winner for this season. Smith Rowe, 29 goal contributions. Ansu Fati, 27. Kolo Muani, 22. Just absolutely incredible team we have here. Viega with a lot of assists. It really is incredible what we built here at FC Barcelona in just one short season. And we will actually go ahead and go check out some other leagues. Let's see how Brighton did in the Premier League. I'm assuming that they did pretty well, but not looking good. 1 year after we leave, Brighton go down from top 4 to 9th place. not a great finish. I mean, they still perform well. 22 goal difference, 63 goals scored, 41 allowed is very, very good in the Premier League. But for some reason, so many other teams were so good. And then the rest of pretty much it was 9 teams. And then the rest of the league was terrible. A 14-point difference between 9th and 10th place is wild. But yeah, that's how, West Ham going down too. Interesting. Very, very interesting league or season there in Premier League. Let's go ahead and check out the French league while we're at it. PSG finishing in 4th, excuse me. In Germany, Bayern finishing in 5th. I mean, what is going on? Leverkusen finishing in 1st place. Very, very similar to this season. Over in Italy, it was Inter, Juventus, Milan, and then Roma. So Roma finishing still in a Champions League place, just barely finishing in 4th place. And then let's check out some other leagues. Netherlands, Ajax, makes sense. Over in Portugal, it is Benfica. Over in Scotland, it was Rangers and Celtic, of course. No surprise there. And then, of course, in the La Liga, we know what happened there. This is what happened in the 2nd division. So Espanyol and Alaves coming up. So yeah, that's going to be that for this season, boys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this career mode. Please be sure to like the video if you have enjoyed this career mode. And please be sure to leave your comments about what you want me to do next. I honestly don't know. I think we should just start a whole new career mode. My thoughts would be to go to an Italian team and play in Italy for maybe a couple seasons, see what we can do there. We could go down to a championship or a League One team over in England, but I've seen a lot of other creators do that, so I don't know if you guys would be bored by that. Or we can also create a club. I'm really down for anything. We could also start in a different league, you know, maybe like a Netherlands, a Portugal, a smaller league-ish, and then try to work our way around with a different manager. I'm kind of open to anything and open to any suggestions, so please be sure to let me know what you guys want me to do. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode of whatever career mode we decide to go with. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for getting me to 1K subs. I love you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.